So, don't be offended by this video if you are a Christian. Don't be offended by this video if you believe on any religion. But believe me, this video go to my amazing, beloved what Christians. I come in the name of our Lord God Almighty. So, the truth is this. There's a video that I made about what money. One of our amazing followers said a word. He said, it is written in the Bible, which I know. I can't tell you that I have not read that place where the Bible says money is the root of all evil. But believe me, if you go deeper, you come to understand that there is a reason why God says so. And that word is a parable. Money is the root of evil. It's a parable that is deeper than what, how will I put it? Someone who is not what introvert can understand. You want to say, that's why today pastors will be telling you money is the root of all evil. But why do you think that someone who tell you money is the root of all evil will be expecting you to give tithe, to give offering? They'll be expecting you to dash them cars. They'll be expecting you to buy them luxurious houses. Many of them, I'm not saying that majority of pastors don't have their own business. They have it. Many of them will be building estate, building company, establishing wealth, establishing a lot of things. But they will still be telling you, introvert, that money is the root of all evil. So that is why you need to understand choosing ones. Believe me. Money is the root of all evil when it is in the hand of the wrong people. Money do good to the society when it is in the right of the good people. Listen, the reason why Solomon became wealthy because David used the money in a right way. You know what I'm saying? Look at the life of Jezebel. Jezebel is rich, wealthy, well known. Because to be a king simply means you are wealthy. So Jezebel is what is indeed wealthy, but is wicked when it comes to money. Because despite of the money she has, she is not content. She killed a man for the sake of plot of land. That is when the money becomes the root of evil that end her life. Look at this man called Haman in the Bible. Haman was a noble man. When they call you a noble man in those days, simply means you are rich and wealthy. You are well known. Society respect you. But you got to understand that the money that Haman has, he used it in a wrong way. He used it to persecute others. He used it to destroy the life of others instead of using it to do good to the society. This is where the money becomes the root of evil. Today now, if you have money, maybe you do what you do, you kill someone to have that money. That is when the money becomes the root of all evil. They won't tell you this part I'm telling you. And that is why, sorry to say this truth, even when I was in Africa, the highest place to see the poorest people is in the church. Yes, let me open you. Go to your church if you are a Christian, whether here in Europe, because I've already do what caricature here, people who follow what priest, whether here in Europe, in Africa, go to each of your churches, check the population of people in your church and calculate how many people who are wealthy, and go up there and look at believers. So what? Because the believers, they believe that hustling, putting in work will make you rich. That is why if you calculate the richest people in the world, majority of them are unbelievers. Yes, I'm not saying that it is a sin for you to believe what you believe. I'm not saying that it's wrong for you to believe what you believe, but don't be mislead. Because people who are telling you that money is the root of all evil, many of them are securing the future of their children. Hey God, if you can agree with me, the truth is that look at majority of our pastors. Many of them are building future for their unborn children. My own brother is a pastor. He's a very hardworking man. When I called him yesterday, he was telling me what to do in order for me to become rich. I was even shocked. Believe me, this my brother become a millionaire within a period of years, because he also, even when I can't tell you all these things. I'm not saying that majority of pastors are bad, no. But I'm telling you that there are pastors you will follow. They will leak the secret of wealth into your life. When I was making call with my brother, he was telling me, if you have money, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Buy this, keep this, do this. I keep silent because all those things I have never even think about it. I thought all those things is just like a waste of money, a waste of resources. But when he explained to me, I come to understand it fully. But some people will tell you, money is the root of all evil. You need to pray. You need to blaster in tongues. You need to fast. But they will not tell you that the Bible says walk. Faith without work is in vain. That is why today you see a lot of warriors, prayer warriors in the church. You will see them. Many of them will spend like 8 hours in the church, while the rest are up there hustling. I'm not saying it's bad, because whatsoever a man believes is what they believe. You can't change it. You can't do what? Change their belief. But the truth is this: how far have that done you what well? How far have that do you good? Because believe me, no matter how close you are to your pastor, none of his property will be shared to your children. That is what I was telling one of our friend here in Italy. One of Italy guy. I said, look at it. Anything your master tell you, you just be doing it like a goat. Listen, if you die today, the way he is treating others is the same way he will treat your children. None of his spoon nor cup or cloth will be given to your children. This is the time you will do it. You will learn from him in order for you to secure the life of your own children. Because this man you are seeing, forget about that. He may laugh with you, joke with you, but he is only interested in saving the future of his unborn children. He's not interested in helping you. It's not interest on how many times or what you do for him. All his interest on how to save the life of his own children, future. Because that is what the majority of people prayers. So you thinking that they love me, they do is fake. They are just faking it. So my brothers, the truth is what I'm here to tell you. Money is not the root of all evil. Money is only the root of evil when you are using it in a wrong way. Let me tell you, the Bible said in the book of Psalm, in the book of Proverbs, it said when the wicked rule, the people run for their life. What does that mean? When the wicked people are in a position, either they use their position to oppress you, or they use their money to oppress you. So what does that tell you is that when the money is in the wrong hand, they persecute both the believers and unbelievers. That is look at what is happening in Africa now. I'm hearing that they have more than 6 coups in the country, like Niger, Costa d'Ivoire, Niger, Burkina Faso, etc. Even Bongo. You got to say, so what am I trying to say is that when the wicked man rule, people run from their life. When the wicked man is with money, people run for their life because they don't care what they do to get their money. If they can even go to the extent of even destroying their own family to become rich when the wicked man have the money. So you need to understand the fact that pastor you are telling, that is telling you money is the root of all evil. Many of them are millionaires. Don't misunderstand me. As I've said earlier, there are many pastors who are doing legit business, who are businessmen, who are doing accurately business. That even if you don't give offering, even if you don't give tithe, that they don't care. because not that their open church simply means they want to make money from the church. Many of them just open it because God called them to do it. God sent them to become a pastor. And even if they close that church, they will still be living the life that they are living, because they are not dependent on the offering nor tithe that you are giving. They have their own business that they are running. But these pastors who have their legit money will never care whether they have like four members. They will not care whether they have 2 members. They will not care whether they have 6 members. They will not care whether they have 8 members. No, because they understand the fact that they have the money. They have what yield them resources. They have what is giving them the resources. You can see. So as long as these people have it, they will not bother you. They will not care what about you. They will not care whether you come, you don't come. But these ones who based on tithe, they will do what? They will keep you coming as long as they depend on your offering. You know what I'm saying? So people, there are some. Let me tell you. There are many pastors today who will call you and tell you, you need to invest. Like what my brother told me yesterday when he was explaining to me about business. So he told me he said there was a certain pastor those days who was so rich, so wealthy. And this man was making money, millions of money, and they are paying him a lot. But it got to a point where this pastor misused the money, and he get to a stage where the money is not flowing. And the other one who was making money little was gathering it, investing it. And when this guy come to visit his own brother, he was explaining to him, telling him, I buy this gift. Bringing car to celebrate, like family meeting and all those stuff. And the other one have already made the financial mistake. So not that all pastors are aware of what I'm saying, but there are those who because as a man thinketh, what you know is what you know. What you don't know is already what you don't know. Unless you agree to admit for someone to explain, or you admit to learn. Because there are some people, as long as I'm saying now, there are people who have already been addicted to the fact that money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? That is why, if sorry to say so, many people will do what? Many people will regret at the end of the joining. Why they believe money is the root of all evil. Because for me, I believe poverty is the root of all evil. Because if you are poor, believe me, negative thought will be coming to your mind. What to do to become rich, whether legal or illegal, will be coming to your mind. Whether pure or if you don't have means of surviving, when you look around you, there is no means in which 1 naira, 2 naira can come into your life. You can't understand that the only thought that you will be having, what will I do? And if you see wrong means, you will do it. If you see right means, you will do it, because you don't even care. You don't even care. That is why I know that there are many people who are still rich, who don't care what else, any other thing to do, as long as they keep becoming richer. But the truth is this: poverty is the root of all evil. Look at the continent today. Why do you think we have war? Look at what is happening in Niger. Why do you think we have it? Because France themselves, they know what they will lack if Niger block them. America know what they will lack. That is poverty. That is poverty. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about being poor simply means you don't have money. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is this: don't think that money is the root of all evil when they don't accept the fact that money is the root of all evil when they can't explain the reason. Because even when I was in Africa, this is the only statement they do used to tell us: money is the root of all evil. For you as a Christian, if you keep chasing money, it's the root of all evil. God has already tell us that money is the root. I believe that, but it's a parable. It's a statement that is deeper than statement. Money is the root of all evil when you use it in a wrong way. You can see a lot of people today who have money who are promoting evil. You can see a lot of people today who are promoting, man to a man, woman to a woman. That is what they use their money to do. As long as you agree to do what they tell you, they will give you money. As long as you agree to do what they ask you, they will give you money. Like here in Italy now, sorry to say the truth, majority of companies are promoting this. As long as you accept it, then they will employ you. as long as you accept to do that thing, they will employ you. You will become their workers. That is when the money becomes the root of all evil, brothers. Money is sweet. If money is indeed the root of all evil, why do you think that Solomon asked for wisdom, but God had riches? My brothers, we need to rethink. Why do you think that God gave David wisdom to secure his own families, the future of Solomon? Because David was not aware that God is going to bless Solomon. David only secured the future of Solomon by keeping wealth. This is what majority of pastors are doing. They will tell you that money is the root of all evil, but they will be saving and securing the life of their own children, so that you keep coming to the church. Hey, brothers, you won't understand. You won't understand. I pray that someone will go deeper about inside this. I pray that someone will understand this video. Don't let them keep you poor. Don't let people keep you in one position where tomorrow your children will be asking you, Dad, where were you? Don't let religion keep you in one stage. Hey, God. This is just the fact. Don't let religion keep you in one place. Some people will go to church and pray for 12 hours. Hey, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. But at the end of the joining, what you get is much more beneficial than. I just don't understand. Because I can't just understand how people will just sit 24 hours praying when God have already given them everything. Believe me, you are asking for health. God have given you that health. You are asking for money. God have given you the money because He give you life. You have asking for things. God have given you that thing. I don't want this video to go long, but let me tell you the difference between mostly when you come to Africa, because that is where these religions based mostly. Look at it. God have given you life. That means everything you have on earth is here. You are planning to become rich. Actions speak louder than voice. Look at it. If you look at the Western world, if not I am here, I will have not believed. I have seen it with all my eyes. I have seen it with everything. If peradventure, you're going to understand that the Westerns, they take action while we pray. We keep praying. We keep praying. We keep fasting. When God have given us everything, it's just for us to make the move by taking action. It's just for us to take action. Everything. Okay, if you want to become successful, God have given you everything. It's just for you to activate your 649. It's just for you to activate it and use it in the right position. And if it don't work in that position, you divide. Because when you are doing something, either that thing will lead you to your destiny, or that thing is your destiny. At the end of this, as long as you refuse to quit, that thing will take you to where you belong. So don't let us not misunderstand the fact that God have absolutely given us everything we want on earth. But just the fact that many of us don't want to agree with it. Many of us believe that praying will make us successful. No, prayer will never make you become successful. No matter how many times you pray, you can never make you rich. Think about it. Today now, I'm just at home because yesterday I have a lot of cold in my body. So while I was walking, there was a lot of breeze. So the breeze affected my right hand. That is the reason why I was at home, and I was so weak because of that. I decided to rest. But think about it. I did not receive nothing because I was at home. What about my friend that go work today? They receive something. increase. That is the secret behind riches. Because the more you earn, the more you become what richer. You know what I'm saying? So you that is praying, thinking that heaven will send rain, heaven will send what? Money. God have already given you. But the secret, the thing we are doing is that we believe that prayer will make us rich. We don't believe that working will make us rich. Because if you are praying like 20% and you are working like 70%, you are going to understand that God will be so proud of you. You know what I'm saying? God himself will be so proud of you. God himself will be so what? Will be so proud to the extent that he will say, this is my son with whom I am well but pleased. Because the truth is this, God wants you to keep legacy. Forget about what people are telling you. You need to fast. Prayer is the key. Prayer is the key to lock unlockable. There are certain things that prayer will do, and there are certain things that prayer will not do. Prayer will not make you rich, whether you agree or not. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you. And don't let people convince you and telling you that money is the root of all evil. Don't let no one convince you. Just believe that money is not the root of all evil. It's only the root of all evil when you are using it in a wrong way. When it is in the wrong hand. Because money do good to the... Look at this weight. Let me show you. You see this place now. Within, let me say, 1 hour. What is time now? This is to 7. Okay, within like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, light will full in this place. Even if you come around 12 o'clock in the night, it will also be like this because of this street light. You know what I'm saying? If not because of money, what do you think here will have been? Look at the road. How good the road look like, even when it have already rained. You know what I'm saying? Even on this place that I'm walking, there is a hole. There is a light under, wire light. If I will have gone far, I will show you where the place that bursts. You will see all the whole wires under the ground. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at some of their bushes, because I'm a farmer, if you go some of their bushes, they have all sorts of what? Boom, where they do what? Where they have borehole. And why? Because the money is doing good when it is the right hand of the right person. But the money do evil. It destroyed what? The society when it is in the wrong hand of the wrong person. This is just the far truth. Because if peradventure, let me tell you, if peradventure they have a bad word leader in this place where I'm living, or they have a bad leader in this country, or if the president is bad as Nigeria president or Africa president, you got to understand that all this light will not be there. Or if they have a bad governor, you got to understand that all this light will not be here. This is where they manufacture what? A lot of stuff. I'm sure you can see the sign. So if their governor is evil, if the governor is using their money in a wrong way, you got to understand that all these things will not be here. It will become the root of all evil to the society. But now that you can see, here is industry. You can see what they established. Most of all these companies are being held by government. If I go like down, you're going to see a lot of what? Estate. Or if I go to the city, you see a lot of houses that is being built by their what? By the estate. Because they have the right person that own the right what? Authority, or that own the money. But if it is like all these our politicians who loot money, it becomes the root of all evil. Because people will be suffering, they will not care. People will be lacking water, they will not care. People will be lacking light, they will not care. People will be lacking what? Amenities like hospital, they will not care. That is when it becomes the root of all evil. But we believe only in religion that money is the root of all evil. That if you become rich, you are what? You are evil. No, it's not evil to become rich. Don't let no one misunderstand you, brothers. Don't let no one deceive you. To become rich is not what? Evil. You know what I'm saying? So may God bless you and remain blessed. If you have not followed me on TikTok, please kindly follow me. Because that is where I'm now posting what? Short what? Videos. So remain blessed and may God bless you.